Hello, my family and friends, my darlings. Okay, so, finishing today's, it was long, I get it, it was long, that's okay. But I wanted to make sure that I don't leave anybody out. And that brings me to this video that I'm going to pre-record, because we do have family members that were not able to join. And I have a list, and I'm going to pull your cards, even though you didn't ask. And I'm just going to use your first name, okay? And I'm going to pull your cards, and we're going to put that out there as well, because I know you are just feeling bad or down in the dumps, because I get energy, and they're like, damn, I wish I could have been there. I wanted to be a part of the gonads conversation. Damn, I hate that. Okay, well, we don't forget you. Your energy still is represented in this family. So I'm going to do this. If I forget you, please understand that it's not because that you're not important or something, okay? I am just going to represent right now, and I'm going to do those that spread, that family card for you, and I'm going to do your future cards, because I know you're a part of this family, and we're going to do it. So if you're watching this on the replay, if I'm reading your cards, just know that I love you, and you are not left out, and I feel your energy. And so do all your brothers and sisters in this collective, and we're cheering you on, okay? You know, we'll shake our pom-poms, and, well, according to the last video, we're shaking our gonads at this point. So we're shaking them, but it's all good, and we love you. So guess what? I'm going to pull cards for you guys, because you guys are regulars, and I know where you come into this family. And I'm going to start with Miss Dumplin, because she popped in and she said hi, but she wasn't available to stick around. So, Dumplin, this is for you, honey. This is your future reading, and this is your future path. So, you ready? And anybody else coming in here, y'all support your brothers and sisters, because this is what we do as a collective. Make them laugh. Make them laugh. While I'm shifting the cards, guess what? Live chat showed up. And it actually worked. Well, it worked for me for a little while. I don't know if it did for you, but yeah, absolutely. My eyes are itching. Sorry. That's okay. Dumplin, we hate to see you go, but we respect you have things to do. But that doesn't mean that you get left out. So, Dumplin, we're going to pull your cards. So here's your future path. Alright. And I will never leave anybody out on purpose. It's just because I'm human and I don't always remember. So forgive me, and you just text me and say, but I need a reading. Alright, well, just let me know. Dumplin, here's your future, darling. What you working on? And who's bothering you? Okay. Working on some projects, working on some good humanitarian. Why is this bothering you? Now quit that. Alright now. Alright, Dumplin, here you go. Y'all know her as Sugar Glumplins. I just know her as Dumplin. Doesn't take anything away from her spirit. She's just who she is, and we love her, okay? So y'all love on Dumplin. Alright. Alright, sweetheart. So you have a divine masculine. Alright, that's the King of Swords. Meaning you really have a desire to bring truth to people. Okay? You just want people to wake up. We get that. Got it. Have you been recently taking a knee to this? Like, you almost want to give up? Like, I'm losing hope a little bit? Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Don't let your ego take over, okay? Alright. Because keep working on whatever you're working, because you're working on something. You've got a plan. You've got a future for Dumplin, okay? So Dumplin's working worker bee card. She's like, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. She's determined, okay? Because she got the gonads to do it. Yep, I said it. Beautiful. Okay, so she's manifesting the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Knight of Pentacles just means manifesting. I'm going to bring it forward. She's very spiritual. She's very sovereign. She knows who she is. She's just kind of pissed off at this point, going, why are you stopping me? Because I have a purpose. What is Dumplin's purpose? Dumplin, your purpose is humanitarian. You're trying to get to that point. I'm going to be the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. I am going to get out there and I'm going to give my heart and my soul and even money away. I'm going to do this, okay? All right? How are you going to do this? Well, just like many of the rest of them, you're going to do this strategically, okay? You got to be very, very careful, honey. Like, be careful of who you trust and who brings you truth and who doesn't, because right now you're just holding on to the truth of our community, and that's fine. Be very strategic of how you go about this and who you trust, okay? Ready? But you see a bright future and a bright new path going forward. I see it, I know it, I'm going to manifest it, and I'm going to work on it, because you have been working on it, obviously. Let us know if this is true. Put a comment in there and say, yep, dead on, or you flip me the bird. That's okay. That's okay. Just remember, this is your future. If it doesn't manifest and it doesn't feel right now and doesn't resonate, just know that you could be facing this. Okay? You're going to be moving away from your situation now, because this is moving out of troubled waters. That just means I accept that I may be in a shitstorm right now, but I'm going to move away from that. And you are, because even Tarot agrees. I'm moving away. Moving out of troubled waters. I'm bringing my truth, and Katie barred the door because I'm bringing it. Okay? Beautiful. Honey, you're doing a lot of things that everyone else is doing, and don't feel ashamed for this. But get yourself in check, okay? You're losing sleep over it, okay? Alright? Why are you losing sleep? Why is this bothering you? Because I don't see any manifestation. It bothers me because I need to bring this forward. You are correct. Yep, that's what you're going to do. Do not lose sleep over this. Remember, our Four of Swords as well said, make sure you get plenty of rest. Very true. Alright? Now here's where you got to deal with your sister Joe, because Joe's up on the cliff waiting for you, darling. What you know in your brain and what you know in your heart and your intuitive and in your project that you want to go for, and you're doubting and you're losing sleep over it, you have the Fool card, and it says, do it. Go for it. Jump off the cliff. And Sister Joe is there to piss you off. She does it out of love and light and some shh. And if you don't know that inside joke, go back and watch it. I love you, Joe. I love you so much. But Dumplin, go for it, honey. It's telling you just go for it. Just leap, in a leap of faith. Just have your own faith and know who you stand for. Know who you are, okay? Because the outcome is the sun, and it's so beautiful. So whatever you're reaching for and whatever your accomplishments are going to be in the future, it's going to work out perfectly. Okay? All right. You just may have to be slow about it. Your final card is the drippy drop page. I know you don't want to hear that. You're like, I don't want to take my time. Well, people can't handle it, honey. Bring your truth, but bring it slowly because that's safe. Okay? All right? I'll pull a couple extra cards. Wow. You waiting for him too. Okay. So you may be waiting on the Emperor, and that's Mr. T. Maybe you're waiting on him to come back to make sure that you're safe to do it. Maybe you're waiting on the RV and money to do it. That's possible. But your final card is the Knight of Wands, going, overcome your own issues and just move forward because you have the power and authority to do it, Dumplin. You can do this. Okay? Let your hearts and desires overtake the enemy and know who you are and go for it. Because we got your back, sister. We got your six, honey. Alright? So, Dumplin, that's your reading. I ain't leaving you out. That's why I'm doing this video. Because you're part of our family. Alright? Alright now. Who we got next? Oh boy. We got Brother Shaun in the house now. Now, Shaun. Michael and Lee had to hold down the fort. You weren't there today. Where were you? I know, you was working. That's alright. That's alright. Michael and Lee had to, Lee was dancing, and Michael was passing out cream for the nads. It's alright, honey. We love you. Shaun, come on in. If you're chafed, we'll take care of you, darling. It's alright. You gotta laugh, guys. If we don't laugh, you miss the point. Alright. So this is for Brother Shaun. Shaun, what is your future path? I didn't forget you. It don't matter if you've had a reading or not. Let's see what Spirit says today and the energy that you have. What is Brother Shaun going to face? All right, then. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Shaun, your base card is the Hangman. And you know the Hangman. You guys know this. You know what he means. And I know you don't want to hear it, but he goes, hold fast, hold steady, because the change is coming, okay? But just take a pause. You may be feeling in limbo right now, but you're okay, all right? So now we're going to pull your cards. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you don't like these cards, but I'm going to tell you something. Your energy is coming in. This is where you have been, and this is where you're going to go. Don't panic. Don't panic. You're in control. Wow. Wow. So you are really going to come through some adversity. This is beautiful. Shaun, honey, darling, sweetheart, listen, it's okay. So maybe right now you're in question of what you're doing and why you're doing it and how long do I have to be doing it, because I am disappointed and I have maybe some regret. Like, what am I doing? Disappointment, disagreement, I just don't agree with what I'm doing and I feel stuck. Okay? Alright. That's okay. That's okay. Why do you feel that way? Well, because the enemy is against you, honey. You're in a spiritual warfare. Okay? So you're fighting against the enemy. Okay? But we're going to come in a positive aspect, and we're going to break those chains. Okay? So we're going to start a new beginning. Don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. Okay? Beautiful. So be in contact with your divine feminine. She's full of mystery. Remember, the Queen of Wands is cloaked in mystery, but passion and desire. You have the ability to do this. Yes, you will do this. Even you have a divine feminine that's going to support you in this. Beautiful. What is that going to lead to? Moving out of troubled waters. Okay? You're going to move out of the situation that you're in. Okay? Remember a few months ago you weren't quite sure if you're going to get the job that you do, but you now have it, and now you want to move out of that situation. Go for it, because it says you are going to move, and you are going to celebrate collectively. You're going to celebrate with your family. You're going to celebrate with our family as well, and you're going to say cheers. Thank you so much. It's okay. All right? Now, don't let this scare you. All right. Maybe you're seeing a difference of your lifestyle right now because of the choice that you made. You may be seeing some loss. Maybe it's income. Maybe it's a lifestyle change. You're not quite sure what's going on, but you're just like, this just still doesn't seem right. That's okay. Don't look at the loss. Look at the stuff that's going on behind you that's coming. Because watch this. Six of Wands is complete and utter victory because you are willing to go through it to get to that point, okay? So, Shaun, you have a beautiful outcome. Trust your intuitive. The moon, it's not an illusion. You're not being tricked. You know exactly what you're doing. You're using your intuitive ability to figure out your discernment, going, does this sit right? Is it okay? Do I need to move away? You already know that answer. You already know the answer. I will more than help with confirmation. You need some change. You need to just move on. You want to do something else. You're tired of the industry that you're in. That's okay. That's okay. Now, here. Your sister Joe's coming in this again. So, Fool card. Go for it. If you know what you want to do and it takes a broader step, it says go for it. Jump off the cliff and do it. Okay? Sister Joe is at the top. She's ignoring the cheese and she's been willing to help you and she's going to shove you off. It's okay. Honey, go for it. Leap of faith. Leap of faith. Go for it, sweetheart. If you know change is coming, take the steps that you need to move forward. Okay? All right. So with that comes a new contract because you have the Lover's card. Well, that's beautiful. Okay, so are you making a new contract with somebody new? Okay. Off-worlder, something more advanced than what you're used to. But you're going to make a new contract. Even though that I know recently you just signed one, but you know it was a stair step. You're just getting to this point. Well, honey, you're about to jump off a cliff because you're going to get the contract of your dreams. Okay? And it's going to bring you into a new path. Don't be worrying about this stuff that you lost in the past. Let go of that. Okay? Release that energy and look forward to your new beginning. You're going to do this. You're stair-stepping and you're baby-stepping into your new future. Okay? And all your wishes and desires will come true with that 10 of Cups. Okay? Keep your focus on what you want to do. Humanitarian and all the beautiful things that you want to do, do it. All right. All right. All right. So your advice is do not get where you used to be because Tara knows that you used to, well, if I could hold on to it. Do not feel stuck again. Don't feel that you made the wrong decision and you get stuck again. You're not stuck. This is temporary. Okay? Do not take a knee to this because your heart and desire is to move away. Okay? You will get this. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So, Shaun, look. Maybe you feel you made a mistake. Maybe you feel that Jen and Tarot was a stupid idea, but it still worked for you and you moved away. Now you're second guessing, going, but I'm still not happy. That's okay. Then don't be happy. Here's what you've got. You have the strength of knowing who you are to move away. And guess what? The divine feminine is a very big part of that. It's humanitarian, because you feel that I still don't like this industry and I don't feel right. I need to move away. How can I help other people? Well, that's the divine feminine, because it's a motherly card. I want to help other people. Okay, you're nurturing. All right. So Shaun, please don't second guess what you're doing. You're just stair stepping. Okay, you're just going through the motions right now. You're okay. It is temporarily fixing the situation that you're in, but you are moving out of it again. It's okay. All right? So, Shaun, I love you, brother. If you need me, find me. And everybody else that's watching this, please encourage Brother Shaun that you're not out of the game, honey. You're just changing the rules as you go along. It's okay. You're in control, and you're going to do this. It's going to be very successful. So don't worry. All right. Miss L. Miss L, Miss L, Miss L. Now, Miss L, just so you know, I love you, sister. And I'm also, I'm going to include Juice in on this. And if you guys don't know who Elle and Juice are, it's a beautiful married couple. And a lot of their energy is intertwined, because they are actually twin flames. So I pick up on Juice's energy even though he can't be there in readings. So I'm going to, Elle, if that's okay with you. If you want something more personal later, let me know. But I feel the need that I need to include Juice. And I'm pretty sure you guys know that that's his nickname, and that's okay. So Elle and Juice, you guys love on them. Elle and Juice, what does your future look like? Okay. What do we have for Elle and Juice? What are they facing? What is their future path looking like right now? Okay. All right. And that energy that is around you, because I feel it too. You know not to let that overtake you. Okay? You know that you are perfectly capable of doing this on your own. Okay? All right. So for our sister and brother, Elle and Juice, this is your future path. Okay? I'm going to split the cards. Your base card is the Empress. You know your divinity, and you know your divine feminine, and you need to go with that. Do not question it whatsoever, okay? So here's your cards. Elle and Juice, here's your reading, honey. All right, darlings. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Makes sense, because I know the situation that you're in as well. Okay. And please understand, when I say that I understand your situation, it does not affect tarot. Tarot does its own thing. My energy can go into the cards, but tarot will come out the way tarot wants to. I have nothing to do with it, okay? So, even if I know what's going on, it tells me the outcome. So, Elle and Juice, lots of patience right now. You're just the Temperance card, meaning I'm not quite sure where I stand, but I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. But I feel good energy from you that you're willing to wait, and you're just watching what happens. Okay? You're like observers in the Coliseum. You're just waiting, okay? Because you know that you have the strength to do this. You absolutely have the strength to do this. You've beaten how many obstacles so far? So you know you've built up your spirit in knowing that who you are, and you're sovereign, and I've got the strength to beat anything that comes at me. Any adversities, any struggles and challenges, you're going to beat it. Okay? But you also know that you have to do it very strategically. Okay? So when the Five of Swords comes in, it says, please just stop and think about how you do it. Well, I'm going to do it very strategically. Okay? I'm going to fight who I need to fight. I'm going to use truth where I need to use truth. Okay? You are taking control of your situation. Why? Now y'all gonna love this. L juice. Now there's your twin flames. There's your Lover's card. Because you guys are paired to do it. You have a higher ability to do it. Use it to your advantage. Okay? There's your twin flame contract. That's the Lover's card. I know you have it. You know you have it. Okay? So use it to your advantage. Okay? It's all right. This is not bad aspected. This is very well aspected. You're going to have lots of choices to make of what you're going to do in your future. Okay? People you talk to, people you walk away from, choices financially, choices where you live, how you work, who you interact with. You're going to have lots of choices to make. Okay? It's not an illusion card, so you're going to have lots of choices. But please do not get overwhelmed. Go slow. Baby Page of Swords. Go slow. Let your truth drippy drop. Okay? Alright? Go slow. Don't think that you just got to flat out tick everybody with as an atomic bomb. You don't have to do that. Go slow. It's okay. Because you're very strategic. Alright? And with the Knight of Wands, you're very passionate of overcoming what would happen in the past. A Knight is a fighter card, and you have the passion and desire to do it, and you're overcoming, but you're very careful of how you do it. Okay? He's not a racing horse. He's not reared back and bucking, because we have the Knights that do that. Nope. He's just slowly going, I think I'll take my time. Thank you very much. All right. So guys, just pay attention to who's around you and use your discernment. Overcome the issues you had in your past, but your heart and desire will overcome that. All right? Once you figure this out, Wheel of Fortune, it will totally change your world upside down. It could be finances physically, tangible pentacles, but it could be spiritually. It can change your whole world of your ascension. It will flip your world upside down if you just follow what Spirit is trying to tell you and warning you about. Okay? All right? Now, perfect card to follow that is the Star card. Your ascension. Understanding the off-worlders and the connection that you have, because I know you do. Understand that. Being aligned with it. Go slow. And do it, because you know you have the ability to do it. And you don't let the enemy interfere. Go with your sovereignty, go with your power, and go with your inner strength. Okay? Now, Page of Pentacles. Now, there's lots of mystery. Like, remember our Peter the Peacock, or whatever Pablo the Peacock, whatever name we gave him. Lots of mystery behind what you're doing. Some things you need to be very careful with. And I'm getting a download that maybe with your own children. So maybe relationship and manifesting lots of mystery of why you lost connection, but you're manifesting. Pentacles not meaning money. Pentacles meaning I'm going to manifest a reconnection. Okay? To your own family members, younger family members. So that could be children, grandchildren, or another connection. All right? All right. So you're putting in the work. You're manifesting like, damn, Jen, I've been telling you, I'm working, and I'm just waiting to see how it harvests out. Well, darlings, it's going to work out beautifully. Okay? Because you are of the truth and the integrity, the King of Swords. Okay? So you stand your ground. Here's your final two. Here's the thing. Now, it's another warning. It's beautiful, but it's a warning as well. So the Ace of Wands, your hearts and desires will come true of what you want. But you have to be very careful of how you do this, because there's always going to be the Seven of Swords behind the scenes going, but I'm here to take from you, and I will take advantage of you, and I will steal from you. Well, aren't you precious? Aren't you pretty? And you want to be, oh, well, hey, and everything's good and all is forgiveness and cutting cords. They don't think that way. They're thinking, good, maybe now I can take advantage of them. So be very aware of who's going to do this. But your outcome is beautiful. Just pay attention to what's coming to you. Okay? So Elle and Juice, I love you, my brother and sister. I didn't forget about you. I wanted you to be a part of this as well. Okay? All right. I hope that helps. If it does not resonate, please let me know. I will go into further detail later. Okay? I'd be more than happy to do that. All right. Our final soul sister. If I can get Nadia singing our song, Soul Sister, and that's a song, right? Miss Tilly, my sister. Miss Tilly, Miss Tilly, Miss Tilly. I love you. I know many of you don't know her, but she is part of our family. She just works a whole lot, and she doesn't always get to see us live. And she comes in behind the scenes, but she is a part of our family, and I want you all to send her love and light and, of course, some ch-ch. And we're going to look at Miss Tilly's future. And Miss Tilly, sister, what does your future hold? Okay? Because I'm going to look. I'm going to look, because if I can help, you know me. And I know you've done readings, and we've done this personal and stuff, but this is not me. This is not my energy. This is what Spirit wants you to know now to tackle your future. Okay? So just please understand that. I know you didn't ask for it, and if you don't want to hear it, that's all right. Turn it off. That's fine. But I just felt the need that I needed to come out and reach out to people that just couldn't make it today for whatever reason. And if I forgot you, it wasn't because that you're not important. It just means because Jen's brain is fried with gonads right now. Yep, I said it. But that's all right. And I love it. And as a reminder, I would still like to know if you guys want on a chain of emails for jokes or funny ha-has. I think it would be beautiful. And I will also work on Signal and making sure that we're all connected if possible. Okay? So, Sister Tilly, this is your future and what Tarot wants you to know as of the energy right now. Okay? Just know that I love you, and I'm always sending good light and energy out to you. And so, sister, this is for you, darling. Alright, your base card is a Chariot card. Well, there you go, honey, Miss Egyptian. Okay? So you're moving forward and you're overcoming adversity. Okay? You still have a lot of past of the Egyptian world, and I know this already. Okay? But please know that you're constantly moving forward. You're advancing, and you're overcoming some issues that you're having. And that's great. Okay? So let's do your full spread. But that was your base card. Alright? So that doesn't surprise me. Alright. So you got some changes coming. Beautiful changes, though. Maybe a little slow. Alright. 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 Now remember, I'll tell you when I tell everybody else, if it does not resonate with you at this current moment, please understand this is your future path, okay? So just pay attention and be aware that it could come in, okay? It doesn't mean that it's set in stone. You have the ability to change it. So this is what I'm going to tell you now. You start out with a death card. Don't freak out. It's not a physical death, okay? It means slow to change. Your situation is going to change, but it was slow happening, okay? That's okay, all right? Because the change brings beautiful things, because you have an Ace of Cups, and that's your family cup. That's your family ace. Meaning, oh, this is going to end out really well. You're very intuitive, that you've got the third eye, and you're going to bring a gift. You have a gift that you still haven't figured out yet. I have told you this before. You have a gift that you don't know about yet, but you're going to find it. And when you find it out, it's so great that you have to drippy drop it out, because there's your Page of Swords. Meaning, wow, you're more powerful than you realize. So anybody else in here watching this, y'all love on Miss Tilly, your sister Tilly. She's got powers that she has to be very slow with. She's got a gift that even she's got to tap into. But you all encourage her and let her know you got this. Okay? She got the gonads to do it, basically. All right? Yeah. You are not left out in the cold. You are not left behind. You have a message to bring, and you're going to do this. Okay? And it's going to move you out of your situation. Now, this doesn't mean a physical move. It just means that you go into one, you take one point and you move to another, moving out of troubled waters. It could be a spiritual thing that you're dealing with, but it's going to get better. Okay? Now, I kind of know what it's talking about because I know you and your situation. But you are going to move out of that situation. Take it slow. Drippy drop it. It's beautiful. Now, here's what you don't want. Here's what you don't want. Okay? Now, if it doesn't resonate with you right now, please remember, this is future. You may have some bad heebie-jeebies in there. I don't really get that it's really strong evil. Just some upset. Okay? So it may cause a problem a little bit, okay? Because your next card is what many people got. And the Five of Wands is inner turmoil and fighting. Okay? Now this could be a physical thing. Maybe you fight with someone else in your life. But it could be an inner stress turmoil as well. Do not let the enemy overtake your brain and your intuition. Okay? Don't let them win. Don't fight with that because you know better. Okay? If it's a physical thing, ignore the people that are giving you a hard time and you just go, I love you, I love you, I love you, and you just push it away so you don't fight with them. Okay? It may not resonate, but this is a future path. Okay? All right. Don't fear the unknown. Many people have gotten this one too. Don't fear what is not happened yet. Don't fear with the anxiety and going, but I don't know what's going to happen. What is my future? What is my path? You can be very comfortable in your situation, but there's still a little bit of your ego that is fighting with not quite sure how this is going to go. Keep it in check. Put it in, like, reel it in, and you're okay. Okay? Because you are your own truth. Because you are the Knight of Pentacles. You have the ability and the strength to manifest things for your benefit. You have this ability, and you do use it, and it's gorgeous. How do I know that? Because Tara just said you have the Sun card. You can get yourself out of any situation that you think of because you manifest it. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay? Another Knight. Very powerful military. Slow moving, not quick to leap into it like bucking and doing that. He's slow moving because he's very careful. My passions and desires, I want to overcome some adversity that I'm dealing with right now. Okay? We've talked a little bit about this. You're going to overcome it. It's a beautiful outcome. Okay? It just may come with a new contract, a new soul contract. A new physical contract with someone here on Terra Gaia. It could be a soul contract with an off-worlder. I know that sounds strange. Okay. All right. Now look, I pulled you 2 confirmation cards. Joe, get ready. You better talk to your sister Joe. All right, Tilly. Because the Fool card, it says just go for it. You're thinking about doing something? Just go for it. Leap off the cliff and just go for it. Leap of faith. That's what you need to do. Sister Joe is there to help you push you off. Y'all know If you don't get that inside joke, go back and watch the other videos, because then you'll understand it. But Miss Tilly, it says go for it. Have the faith. And whatever you're wanting to do and manifest, go do it. It could be a project. It could be something that you're thinking about doing. It says go for it. Take the leap of faith, because you are the Queen of Swords, and you know your truth, and you know your harmony with those doves. You know your harmony, and it brings you peace. Just go do your thing, Miss Tilly. All right? So, sister, I hope that helps you with your future path. Okay? Just do your thing, girlfriend. We got your back. We got your six. We're going to be there for you. Okay? Everybody that sees this video, please comment on your brothers and sisters that I'm doing now. And I just knew that it was right, and I knew that names popped into my head. And if I forgot somebody, it's not mean that you're not important. I just picked up on energy. Okay? So I did 4. Now, before I let you go, I'm going to do this. Because when I was editing, I actually got to go back and watch the live chat, and it actually showed up. I hope it does for you, but it actually showed up. It made me sick to my stomach because of all the comments that came in, and I never even saw them. And it makes me sick. It's just not right. It's just not right. But that's okay. But I did see where you guys wanted me to do my future path. You actually wanted to know what's Jen's. Like, you're doing everybody else. What's yours? Well, I'm going to do it, and that's where I'm going to end with it. So this is my own energy. I don't put my hearts and desires in it. I act the same as I do tarot with anybody else. My personal vibrations do not go into the cards. My higher spirit does. My higher self does. And I allow spirit and our creator to let me know. I do not want to influence the cards whatsoever. Okay? Because I'm just like you. I ain't no more special than you guys are, honey. Alright? We all put cream on our nads the same as everybody else. Yep, I said it. Love you, love you, love you. Alright. So I'm going to end today with my own private reading. What does my future look like? And let me tell you, it will tell me if it's a horseshit show. Okay? And if Joe needs to push me off the cliff. Okay? And that's alright. Alright, guys. So our final one today is my own. And like I said, before I let you go, if I forgot you, and I can't remember that many dozens of people. I did my best. Forgive me if I forgot you. If you would like it in the future, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to do it. Free of charge. This is just what we're doing as a collective. This has nothing to do with paying me money, okay? Alright. My base card is the Knight of Pentacles. Well, ain't that about right? Me fighting to manifest stuff. Well, that makes sense. Alright? And Pentacles is not far off either, because it's always about money, you know, making ends meet. Alright. Well, that's the truth, and that's the truth, and that's the truth, and that's the truth. Well, I'm reading myself here, so. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Beautiful, 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 but I got warning cards just as you did, and a lot of the same ones. So, please understand. And I recognize this card as my beautiful husband, Lee. Okay, Magic Mike himself, in here dancing like Forrest Gump. I work with him in a partnership with him. He's a family man, a man of integrity and sovereignty, and manifesting our financial future. And that's Lee. That's who he is. And he does it every day. Getting up, going to work, and doing his thing. Okay? So that's Lee. Alright? Alright. We've had to face major, major changes in our life. That doesn't mean our whole world came crashing down. It has multiple times, but not this time around. It just means major changes. we are going through major changes. Why? Because of this. And I automatically knew who this was. The thief. And I know that's the landlord. I know that. We have to change our aspect of how we live every day because of a thief in our life, and that is our landlord. I know that. I know that. But that's okay, because change is coming very, very quickly. You're going to move away from this. And I know this. This is because this is what we're manifesting. It's beautiful. Okay? All right? It's going to take some work and a heart desires, and it's going to take work and looking forward to what is your new path. And we are doing that. It is absolutely correct. We will have to go into a new contract with a new landlord, or a new mortgage, or buying a home. We do get this. This is exactly what we're doing right now. Okay? Manifesting a new contract. I'm trying not to sneeze. Because when it's me, my spirit gets really, really high, and I just want to sneeze because it tells me that I'm on target. But that's okay. All right. Yeah. It's reassuring us that we will not be left out in the cold again, because we've been homeless. We've done the whole shebang, honey. All right. We just hanging on to what we got right now. We know we got to spend every dime we've got replacing their heating system and their refrigeration and doing all their stuff. We're doing their job for them. It says it's not done in vain. You're not going to be left out. Okay. You're going to be okay. All right. We're manifesting those pentacles. Okay. All right. Yep. We do. We have to set boundaries. The King of Cups. We know I just did this with them the other day when they collected their rent or their utility bills or whatever. They always coming around for money for something. And she tried to hand me stuff, and I handed it back, and I said no. And I set boundaries, and I said, you don't get to, it's the owner of the home. And I was giving her contracts back, and I said, that's not us. I don't own the home. You take care of it. I set boundaries. Of course, Lee's eyeballs are this big around, and he's going, is that a good idea? Let's not upset the apple cart. But he also understands that it's very important. You set boundaries. You set boundaries because this is not okay. You're stealing my sovereignty. I know who I am. Okay? So it totally makes sense to me. Beautiful outcome. Ace of Cups. Okay, so that's a family card. It's an Atlantean card. We know that. My spirituality and my third eye is opening, and my pineal gland and going crystalline. I'm growing every day. Growing every day. Working on it. It's a beautiful outcome. Collective Ace of Cups family going to be fine. Okay? Beautiful, because I got a double ace side by side. Your hearts and desires will be fulfilled because you're putting that out there, and your hearts and desires will be fulfilled. Two aces side by side. It's gorgeous. Two of Wands. Your path, your new beginning, your new focus, your wands and your hearts and desires of a new life is coming. And I know this. None of this surprises me. And even ending on this with our little baby drip drop, I know that it's going to happen slowly. Okay? Drip dropping the truth and figuring out for myself, for our family as a collective, we know this is a very slow process. It's okay. I'm prepared one way or another. You can either speed it up and I'll be very, very happy. But in the long run, I don't lose anything. I'm no worse off than I am now. Very slow. I manifest my truth and I know where I'm going. And that's okay. In my confirmation, beautiful. Put all the work in, because now you're just waiting for it to happen. Now you're waiting for your harvest. You have worked and worked and worked and worked, and now you're doing it. Trust yourself in the divine, passionate female that knows who you are. Okay? She's full of mystery. And don't ever underestimate yourself. Well, you guys know me. I don't underestimate myself or anything. All right? I have the power and authority to do this, but the divine feminine energy is in this home, and it's going to be okay. Okay? So don't worry about me. Yeah, I've got ups and downs just like everybody else. Okay? I've got thieves in my house. Well, not my physical house, but you know what I mean. In my life, just like you guys do. Okay? But we work together and we get rid of that. All right? We manifest a beautiful outcome. Let those aces come in. Okay? All right. So I did 4 brothers and sisters, and I also did myself because I saw the live chat, and it was, well, where are your cards? Well, where are your cards? Because, you know, you're a part of us. Well, I just did my cards. So I'm no more special than you guys. We're all in the same boat, and we're going to help each other manifest ourselves out of our situation. Okay? Some are brighter than others. Some are faster than others. Well, guess what? That's what we're there for. That's what we're there for. Because we're going to help each other. This is humanitarian, and we are a family. And I love you. And I'm surprised this has gone almost an hour. But I'm going to let you go. But I didn't want our brothers and sisters that are normal people that are in here every day to feel left out. I have to figure out how I'm going to pull this up and word it. You know, you weren't left out. I really don't want to put your names on there. I'll figure out something. Wings will help me figure that out. Okay. You know, I mean, he's crazy. He may say, no nads left behind. I said it. I said it. I love y'all, and I love your sense of humor. No nads left behind. No family left behind. It's all good. It's all good. I'll figure out a title. And I may even just message you personally and just say, hey, there's a special video just for you. Just know that you are special and you're a part of this family and we love you and you are not going to be left out. If I did accidentally leave you out, please forgive me and let me know. I'd be happy to pull your cards. There's no charge to that. It's not a special reading, okay? Just let me know, okay? All right? I love you. 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 Lots of love and light. Lots of even for us. And it's going to be okay. I will see you Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Global Recap. If not, I mean, we maybe do a little something in between if something breaking news. But if you need me before then, you know how to get a hold of me. I love you all. I love you. I love you. Good night. Be blessed. Be well. And I'll talk to you later.